Първа част от английски реч. To come in handy. S'avérait utile et commode. It may come in handy next time. Out of the box, prêt à l'emploi. А не както си мислех, че out of the box било нещо извън така, рамките, а то си е готово за употреба. Prêt à l'emploi. To zero in on something. Фокусирам се върху нещо. To zero in on something. Scattershot. Random. A scattershot approach. A revolving door. Длъжност, която има голямо текучество. That job is a revolving door. To indict someone. To find guilty someone. To find someone guilty. Сърдиш ли се? For something или on something. He was indicted on drug charges. Ага, ти се сърдиш и се занимаваш с това.
Не се сърчакали. Ейте да видим колко са. Много ли са?
Много са. He was indicted on drug charges. They were indicted for making counterfeit currency. A drain on something. Източване, хабене. A drain on savings. A drain on morale. Демотивация. A drain on productivity. A kickback. Un pot de vin. Un bakshish. Un quid pro quo. Un dessous de table. A bribe. To embezzle money from. Détourner de l'argent de, piquer dans la caisse. To divert money into. Отклонявам пари към. The money was embezzled from the budget and diverted into a slush fund. The money was embezzled from the budget and diverted into a slush fund. To suspect something. Подозирам нещо, съмнявам се за нещо. If you suspect a fraudulent operation, you should speak up and never fear retaliation. If you suspect a fraudulent operation, you should speak up and never fear retaliation. To speak up, говоря открито. Retaliation, revenge. To retaliate, to take one's revenge on someone. To retaliate against someone. И панцата се включи. To retaliate against someone. Improperly inflated revenue. Неправомерно надути приходи. Inflated profits. Надути печалби. To backdate customer sales. Увеличавам с задна дата продажбите. RFP. Request for proposal. Обява за оферта. Искане за оферта. Leasehold. Право на ползване и бай. A fraudster. Escroc, arnaqueur, filou. Slash. Quiche. Neige fondue. Cherry slush. Crushed ice mixed with cherry squash. Cherry slush. A slush. Розов роман. Histoire à l'eau de rose. A slush fund est caisse noire, черна каса. To run afoul of the law. Имам си неприятности с закона. To run или to fall afoul of the law. A grease payment. A small bribe to a low-level official. A quid pro quo. A bribe. A kickback. A grease payment. Corrupt markets are susceptible to higher prices, inferior products, and unfair competition, erosion of public interest. Debt forgiveness. Опрощаване на дълг. Debt cancellation. Или debt relief. Частично опрощаване. To scrutinize. To observe carefully, examiner minutieusement. To scrutinize. Quasi se чете quasi. Timekeeping. пунктуалите, точно във времето, timeliness. As allowed by law, съгласно закона. As allowed by law. Skip level manager. Следващо ниво менеджер. My boss's boss. Skip level manager. A management chain. Управленска верига. General counsel. Avocat принципал. Concentration. Специалност в университет. What's your concentration? A jumper. Жилетка. A gas station attendant. Служител на бензиностанция. A trust company. Финансов тръст. Това е... Не. A trust company е финансов представител. Société de fiducie. To ditch something in favor of. To get rid of. Зарязвам. They ditched the most famous resorts in favor of Sunny Beach. They ditched the most famous resorts in favor of Sunny Beach. To give little consideration to. Не взимам особено под внимание. Avoir une faible prise en compte de. To give little consideration of. To. Depleted. Изпразнен за батерия. Your battery is depleted. A crest. Une crête. It will soon crest like a wave and pass. То скоро ще достигне до върха си и ще отмине. It will soon crest like a wave and pass. Know your no. Умей да казваш не. Know your no. If setback happens, get back on track as quickly as possible. If setback happens, get back on track as quickly as possible. Hardwired to do something. Програмиран да прави нещо. Hardwired to self-destruct. Програмиран за самоунищожение, както е последния албум на Металика. Hardwired to self-destruct. A merry-go-round. Въртележка. A merry-go-round. A roundabout. A carousel. Са все синоними на въртележка. A turtleneck. Полус яка. В US и Canada. A polo neck е в UK. A turtleneck. A polo neck. Countertop. Кухненски плот. Countertop. A slab. Дебел слой дърва, камък, хляб. A slab. A slab of stone, a slab of bread. A scam. Далавера. A quarry. Каменодобивна мина. A quarry. A quarry. Каменодобивна мина. A shrimp. Une crevette. A shrimp. Scythe. Коса. To flout a law. Нарушавам закон. To violate, to flout a law. Churn out commodities. Бълвам стоки. To churn out commodities. For all its faults. Колкото и да е лош, въпреки всичките си недостатъци. For all its faults. A bow. Флонга. A bow. A knot. Възел. To fawn over somebody. Подмазвам се на някого. To fawn over somebody. To soft soap somebody. Flagorner du lait encensé. To toady someone. Се са подмазвам се. To fawn over somebody. To toady someone. To soft soap someone. To fawn over someone. To toady someone. To soft soap someone. Spurious. False. Spurious news. A foil for. Quelque chose qui fait ressortir, qui rehausse par contraste. A foil for. It's a foil for your qualities. His faults are a foil for your qualities. To scrounge something from. Муфтия нещо от някого. A thrift. Пестеливост, разумност. Thrifty. Пестелив, разумен. Економа. He ended up scrounging from his thrifty brother. He ended up scrounging from his thrifty brother. Grumpy, ronchon. Gaunt, décharné, émacié. Gaunt. To cater for, il cater to a need. Pourvoir à un besoin. His poem caters to two distinct audiences. A sickle, une faucille. Adamantine. Adamantin, inflexible. Метал за материя. Все едно се е вярвало, че има такава материя, която не се огъва пред нищо. Adamantine. To birth a child. Donner naissance à un enfant. To birth a child. She birthed a child. A drone. Всъщност е търтей. A hive. Kosher. A drone in a hive. Commençons. De. To hearken. To listen. To commend. To praise. Faire l'éloge de. Mais command, a commend означава to praise. To commend. To commend the authorities. To divvy up among. Répartir parmi. To divvy up the proceeds from something. From the sale. To divvy up the proceeds from the sale. To bulwark against something. A bulwark against something. Un rempart contre quelque chose. Trying to find a bulwark against an employment. An ill. A harm, a problem. These ills. A bulwark against these ills. Ills against which there is no bulwark known. A songstress, une cantatrice.